Next up is WhooYaWatchin. He doesn't need a microphone. He's too cool.
No, I'll talk like this the whole time. We are WhooYaWatchin, where you're your brand. We are a platform that rewards members for existing behaviors they're already displaying on popular websites like Facebook and also Pinterest. The opportunity that we have found is you'll find that 250 billion photos are uploaded to Facebook every day, and the only thing that is tagged in there is either the face of the person or the location the person's at. What we're going to do is we're going to take those photos and we're going to drill down and we're going to tag the metadata in that photo, like the stuff like shoes, shirts, hats, items that are in those photos. We're also going to take those same affiliate links that you see that people do on Pinterest, and we're going to share those revenues with the actual members that are actually doing the linking. So we know the market is there. We know that people want to do this. I know when they filed their S1 at Facebook, 250 million photos were uploaded every day. Last week there was a report that there were up to 350 million a day. So we know the photo opportunity is there. We know the demand is there. If you look at the people on the screen up there, these people, the people on the left, they're their own brand. Justin is for his hair, the Kardashians, many different things. And Danica is actually supported by several, where she wears her brands on her sleeves. Now the lady on the right over there, that's that 13 to 35-year-old target audience we're looking for that we find on Pinterest and Facebook, who is an online celebrity. But if you look at her right there, she's not supporting any brands. But that's who she's really supporting. When she walks out of the house every day, that's what she's wearing. But there's no way to find that in the real world. So she's an online celebrity who's invisible when she steps into Starbucks. We do a couple simple things here. We get a lot of earned marketing because what they're going to do is they're going to wear our logo or brand, the WhooYaWatchin brand, and they're also going to select their own personal brand. So if you want to think of a personal brand, think of a QR code. We all love QR codes, right? Nobody's adopted them. They're good if you want to go look for a house and zap it and see a tour of the house inside, but no 18-year-old is going to wear a QR code on their shirt so we can find everything about them. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a very fun, fashionable, social brand for them that will be recognized, and we will drive engagement to them through gamification techniques. Now when we first got here on Friday night, we were in desperate need of coders. I've got an incredible marketing team. I've got an incredible designer. We've wireframed the thing out. We've done all the business back end. We've talked to Danica 4 or 5 times about the legal side of it, but we needed somebody to help code the thing. We've had a few people and it never really worked out. We've even looked at partners like Badgeville to handle the gamification piece. Zazzle will handle the fulfillment on the branded items. We have people that will handle the fulfillment when it comes to reward points. But we need somebody to actually build it. We got very fortunate to run into Todd because Todd understands the membership-based system. He's worked 11 years at Match.com. So he understands big data and membership-based services. These are some of the wireframes that we showed Todd to let him know what we were trying to do. Now these up here, like I said, the wireframes that we showed, we said, okay Todd, you've got 24 hours, can you build it so we can be launched by Monday and start acquiring customers? He said, well, I can build this for you. So what he did was, he built this where you can start uploading photos, do registration, do login, and we can start doing photo contests. Now what we do is we take these photos, and as they're uploaded, we turn them into categorized contests where people win prizes every single day. Our business model is simple. We know our competition is things like Facebook and Pinterest. So what do? How do we convince members that are already using those sites, uploading photos and tagging things, and convince them to come over and do it on our site? Well, what we do is we give them cash. We do contests. We share revenue with them. We drive them out there to wear our brand. At the same time, they're wearing their brand. So it's kind of a symbiotic relationship. That's our difference. Our revenue models are, we do have a membership-based model. We also make ad revenue. We also make money off the branded advertising stuff that people buy online. And at the very end, a very smart man told me one time that what we're really doing is we're compiling this big, massive amount of data, and that's where our money really is. Question? I'm going to pull Gavin and Melanie and Todd up here.
Food truck chaser is next up, please. You up here.
Make sure that I understand it. The consumer is a socialite, is a who, or am I a consumer? Are you a consumer? Or is it somebody with a personal brand?
Well,
No, sorry. It's the me instant gratification generation. The 13 to 30-year-old, mainly female, who already loads 1,000 photos on Facebook, moves stuff around on Pinterest, and they love the likes, the attention. Look what I'm wearing. Look at my new watch. Broadcast to the world. That's that behavior is what they're already doing. So we're going to find a way to reward them for their time on another site.
So walking through the process, if I see someone that I like, when Matt walked in a little bit late, I was okay with that because I got to watch him walk across the room and he looked amazing. And if I wanted to know where did Matt
Easy,
get that,
Weston, settle down.
sorry. And Scott too. But if I want to know where Matt got this shirt, how do I do that?
Talk to Matt. Actually walk up and ask me a question.
well,
Instead of being
that does
creepy.
happen. People can't ask. Someone can ask you directly, but also it could be a passive thing. If you're wearing a logo or brand, if you were wearing Nike, someone will say, "Okay, I know you got a Nike shirt, but where did you get it?" Okay, but if you had a logo or brand that you were a part of, let's just say it's an online country club, and you were wearing your logo or brand, he could go to your page and not only find out where you got the shirt, he could find out where you get your hair cut, where you go as a dentist, stuff like that. You're generating these links for retailers and service providers, and then what happens is when it clicks through, that money gets shared with the actual member.
Why would I ever want to do that?
You may not, okay? It may not be you. Guys may participate in the actual photo contests because they're going to be winning gift cards every day. But there is a segment out there right now, and it's rampant. That's why if you look at like Pinterest right now, making links, they're generating twice the clicks that Twitter and Facebook combined based on just the affiliate links. So it's there, the market's there, and they're proving they love doing it. But the thing is, they're not getting paid for it.
One quick thing. The majority of the people I see in any given day, or at least the people that I look at, are people that I see on any given day. Like the people I work with, I see them 8 to 9 hours a day, sometimes 4 on Fridays. And then there's my family and friends, and those are the people that I guess maybe I care what they look like, the traditional people I see in my day-to-day life. I wonder, could you just eliminate the whole personal brand and maybe set up the site where they could just link all of their clothes and what they do, and you could basically run that through Facebook? So take out 90% of the development and the complexity of the company and just sync their clothes to the pictures, and then that all can run to the side and to the back, but kind of eliminate the brands and having to take pictures of people. And
You make a fair point, you make a good question. The thing is, there's already 10 people that are trying to do what Pinterest is doing. Okay? You have to differentiate yourself. You can't be afraid to charge for a product. It'd be like me telling you 10 years ago, would you pay $5 for a cup of coffee? You have to have a product, you have to have value add. Okay? And that's what our product is. We have a way to get you to wear that. We will drive engagement to get you to wear that logo or brand. We have ways of doing it. Okay? So the thing is, we're not afraid of the product. That's what makes us different, okay? And every time we pitch this and every time we talk to somebody, it's like when that sound goes off in the house and the dog's like, what was that? People are like, I don't understand the brand. And that's the point. Nobody's done it before. Okay? We're not afraid to do something new, but the one thing we're not doing new is we know people love the photos, we know love people tagging, and we know Pinterest is killing Facebook and Twitter right now on affiliate links. And the one thing that's missing right there is those photos, the metadata in those photos. They're missing that. We're going to capture it, and we're going to use that with our retailers. That's the benefits. The biggest benefit is there's 2 benefits. There's one, the users love it for what they're already doing. They just get rewarded more. But for us and for the investors, they love it because we're creating this huge amount of data, because that photo is sitting there and the data and the photos not being utilized. That's what we're going to do, and then we're going to go to our partners like Nike and say, we have 40,000 pictures of Nike jeans. Would you like to market to Nike, True Religion, Lee, all the other ones, and run campaigns on our site? We had that data.
Thanks.
That's it.
Yeah.